I'm Shelley Joy. I'm an artist. I consider myself a fine art artist. I've been an artist more than 25 years. I paint primarily as an abstract artist. That's my preference. I can do people and landscapes. I'm trained and studied academically in that style, but I prefer abstract art and color. I wake up every day and I paint and I do my chosen profession, although it took a few other professions before I finally committed to painting. I started out as an actress, and then I did stand-up comedy, and then I got involved in film producing, and then I finally returned back to my love of art and stayed there. I always painted even when I was trying to do a film deal, and it really was my first love and fit like a glove as to whom I am and what I'm interested in. So once I made the commitment to paint, I just kept at it daily. And that's what you have to do. You have to make a full commitment. As a child, you know, even in kindergarten, I realized I was better than the other classmates. And then by the time I got to high school, I ended up exhibiting, and I enjoyed it. And I just kept at it. I went to an art school. I went to the Boston Museum School of Fine Arts, and also I came to New York and I went to the Art Students League to paint. And you know, it's good to get instruction. I was self-taught and self-directed on my own, but then it's good to be under the guidance of, you know, master painters and teachers. I really like Matisse, and I really like Picasso, and you know, I like most of the contemporary abstract artists. I like old masters, Titian and Rubin and Da Vinci. And my art is very colorful and playful. It's shapes and movement and passion. It's a little bit sensual. I play with colors. What gives me the most joy as an artist is you start with a blank canvas. That's a zero. And you have to bring something to it. So you have to dig deep and bring yourself and the outpouring of what's inside you onto the canvas and make it a work of art. And I like the completion of the painting. I can't really explain it. It just has its own magic. It has a spontaneity like jazz or an improvisation. It's just, you lay down the colors and the shapes, and you have to make it work and turn it into a painting. So it has a rhythm, an element of surprise. The color interacts with other colors, so you don't always know what it's going to do, but you have control, and you decide when it's art. My parents were supportive of me doing it, and they finally decided that that's probably what I really want to do, and that's what I should do. Bits of advice for someone that wants to become an artist: in the beginning, if they see that they have art talent, I suggest they copy other artists to have their eye grow. Then on their own, they'll find their own inspiration. I would get with a good teacher or a good art school, and then I would learn about copyrights and just how to get your work out there. It's very difficult for artists to get galleries, but that is the route they have to go. And now with the internet, they have their own gallery and window to the world where they can show their work and exhibit it and get exposure. But it's still, in terms of commerce, a gallery is still the way to go, even though it's a funny business. It's a high-pressure business. I was in a gallery called Ambassador Galleries, and I exhibited with Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead and David Bowie, so that was like rock celebrity gallery. I exhibited in the House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. I exhibited on Park Avenue at Lever House. I exhibited at Toya Maya Gallery, which was on 57th Street in New York, which was a Japanese gallery. And you know, it was an interesting solo show that I had. One of my favorite paintings is It's not here in the studio. But it was a mountain painting that was kind of sensual, and it had a waterfall, and it was sort of based on Chinese art. I brought it into the contemporary realm and really made it something that nobody had done before. So I did a mountain series from that idea, and I really like that. I would like to be remembered as a great artist, a woman artist that set her goals and created and left something behind for people to enjoy and view.